Welcome to the DaChop Team. I'm your host, Seth the Dart Child.
I'm your host, Twins Inc.
Our show is about two guys and any friends that happen to come over with a topic that we want to chop up.
This is our Barbershop style podcast. We discuss it all. If the fellas at the shop will go in on it, we will. Let's chop it up. All right, y'all. Welcome back.
Man.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. When our Money World came on for the first couple minutes, you know what I'm saying? I see the girl do a thing, right? But also, that was break time.
Bruh.
Yo.
Oh, my God. Just hearing it. Oh, my God. I feel emotional about that.
Listen, when the Money Part came on, like, that's when I got surround sound down here, so that's when they get jumping. So it'd be quiet early, right? And all of a sudden, you hear Money World, boom, 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 boom. And White come down like, what the hell you doing down here? So it's the intermission part.
Man, listen, I just want to say that this is not Cinco de Mayo, but once again, for us, I just wanted to remember the Godfather.
Facts.
Once again, I know, no homo or any of that stuff, but I just miss that dude. That dude opened my eyes to the world in ways that I can't unsee what I saw.
Facts.
And I'm grateful.
Facts.
And of course we're talking about Kevin Samuels. This is a tribute show. Once again, I just want to say that I miss him. His words generated conversations that are literally still changing the world right now
as we speak.
And the only thing I regret is that he died too soon. But I'm almost happy that he didn't hang around too long, because there's an old saying that you either die a hero or you live long enough to be a villain. While I would have loved for him to hang around another couple years, but they might have eventually found a way to put mud on his name and pull him down to the gutter. But nah, this dude left us. He was a star shooting into the sky.
He left at the top of this game. He left at the height. There's nothing. He's been gone now for over a year, some change now. Mm-hmm. Nothing negative has came out since. You think about when most people pass away, Michael Jackson, the Prince, whatever, something comes out, he was a drug addict, he was this, and you know what I'm saying? Exactly. All allegations come out afterwards. This man passed away, and it's been quiet. Pete, we miss him, but nothing negative.
And the worst part is that I heard this a long time ago. You can argue with the man, but you can't argue with the martyr, right? Because the message that he put out is still here. Everything he put out is still here.
It's coming to light, actually.
and you still can't prove the Godfather wrong. Godfather passed on, God bless him. He went out of here, what, brother? Undefeated.
Facts.
He went out. Somebody might have eventually beat him if he'd have hung around long enough, but nope. He went out undefeated. He went out at the top.
Listen, man, my Mondays and Wednesday and Friday nights on YouTube has not been the same.
It still ain't.
You know what I'm saying? That was my TV show. You know, everybody got their love and hip hop, they CSIs and whatever you want to watch. Grey's Anatomy. Salute to those shows. Salute to what you want to watch. I'm not knocking nothing.
Do you?
That's what's up. We all got our shows that we watch. But Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 p.m., that was my show. And but guess what? If I didn't watch it that night, I missed it, I can always watch it the next day on YouTube while I'm at work. One earphone plugged in and watching it, and man, my day goes so quick. Like, oh man, it's time to go home. But this episode was fire.
And I just want to once again I put respect on his name. This man was an industry. This man, after he passed, God bless him. There have been whole channels who took snippets of his recording.
Oh my goodness.
They didn't even edit. They didn't even add anything to it. They just took a snippet of his video, dropped it online, and got 300, 400,000 views. You don't even know who these people were because they didn't say anything. They just stole his content, uploaded it to their channel, and took the ad revenue.
Let me tell you how powerful he was when it comes to his content. When he was alive and he was running his channel, you weren't allowed to snippet copy his video. He'll get it shut down like that.
The moment he passed.
All was fair game. Which it is what it is.
The vultures came out of the woodwork.
Came out of nowhere. But the fact is that while he was alive, he made sure to shut it down. I mean, you have to understand how powerful it is. There's companies out there. Let's use Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a billionaire now. Mm-hmm. But back in the early young Rockefeller days, Jay-Z was still a millionaire, but his stuff was still good bootleg. Remember he got in a little stabbing incident because somebody was bootlegging his music on the street and he stabbed dude, whatever. Kevin Samuel, while he was in the middle of his height, you weren't allowed to bootleg his stuff. And he shut it down. You might try. I'm not saying people didn't try. They did, but it got shut down quick. You didn't see no one copying or streaming his content while he was still alive. Now, he had his people that he worked with, Osei, Juke Jackson, and all other people. He had a relationship with them, so they was okay. And he told you, hey, if you want to use my content, reach out to me. Send me an email.
Be an adult and ask for permission.
Bing bong, bing bong. But I mean, but again, this ain't about his content. Just people reposting it. We just remembering the dude because listen, man, while we was doing our channel, he was growing and jumping, going. He was phenomenal. There's hey, I love the channel. I'm like, man, who is this guy? Dude transformed.
Listen, I have to say this because I looked at Social Blade the other day.
Okay.
You go to Social Blade. Mm-hmm. Well, for the uninformed, you go to a website called Social Blade. Mm-hmm. Type in your content creator's name, and it'll show you channel stats and information, so that you can see how a channel's looking. Right. Uncle Kev been gone, or the Godfather been gone for more than a year.
Yeah.
You realize that his videos, he got 300,000. This dude is getting over 300,000 views per day, and he hasn't uploaded new content on his channel in more than, once again, 12 months. He's still getting people are literally still combing through every one of his videos on a daily basis.
And the crazy part and the funny part is that a lot of people going through and listening to his stuff is a lot of women. Because now I'm seeing a lot of videos from women saying that, oh my gosh, he was right. He was right. I'm sorry that I didn't listen to him. Like, he was right. And now you see the state of the game. As we just did on our show previously, we talked about how the passport bros or gals is now a thing now.
And the reason that happened was because he passed. He was fighting. He was fighting for relationships, and people were listening.
Say that again. He was fighting for what again?
For those relationships.
Fighting for relationships, ladies and gentlemen.
When he passed, in certain segments of our society showed they ever living butts online, the passport bros took off because we realized I'm sorry, the general had fallen, and there is nobody at this point who could take his place. And I realized something else. This is me, because I'm always going to give shouts out to the Godfather. But you know who came before the Godfather was, in my opinion, Patrice O'Neal.
Oh yes,
that dude. He wasn't as
again. So it's
Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice O'Neal.
He died about 12, 13 years ago.
In the 90s.
But a lot of what he said, Kevin Samuels made right. Kevin Samuels said this on one of his shows one night, and today I still think about it. He said, what I'm saying right now online will be taught in colleges one day. And as time goes by, once again, he been dead a year and 300,000 views a day on his old content. This dude has 1.7 million subscribers right now. When he passed, he had 1.1. He's gotten 600, 700,000 subscribers since he passed.
Mind you, he just celebrated hitting 1 million not too long ago, once he finally hit it. That was a big celebration. Remember that?
Exactly. And you can't, and once again, every day I see different clips of other people snipping. I don't know if they got permission or not. I don't want to call these folks thieves, but I don't. Make sure you give a shout out to the fact that I took this content from this man and I'm just reposting it, because when they repost it, they don't even say nothing. They just repost it as is. Bro, you know how bad you got to be. They don't even edit. They don't talk over your content. They simply take the whole piece and play it and making money off of doing just a snippet of his content. This man powered it. I just missed the fact that he passed, because I don't know what he would have did had he stayed. But once again, this is just a tribute.
I mean, listen to this. I just looked up here. There's a guy, not Kevin Samuels. A guy wrote a book. It's called Lessons from Kevin Samuels. You can find it on YouTube. You can get it paid back for $9.50.
Wow. I think I might need to.
And his guy's name is Jacob Aliet. Alet. But he has wrote a book, Lessons of Kevin Samuel.
I'm telling he will be this dude will be discussed in college classes. When they start talking about relationships, they're going to. I'm not saying he did not make up these things.
No,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Rollo Tomasi is a better researcher or whatever. Let's say Rollo Tomasi would be the professor discussing the works of Kevin Samuels. All right, he didn't create it. He put it in a format we could digest. And once again, we're gonna keep it short. I know this isn't, whether y'all watch it or not. Listen, Kevin Samuels changed the way we see the world. He's influenced my kids. My son has talked to me about stuff I know I didn't even introduce him to, because I actually wanted grandkids. Right? I'm serious.
He said not having them.
I was setting myself up for failure, because I wanted my son to get tangled up in a relationship, because I wanted grandkids, even though I knew he was going to bite a bullet. But my son has found his way to this side of the street without any help from me. And now I don't know if I'm going to have grandkids. Definitely probably won't be a grandkid with two African A parents. Maybe dad would be African American. The moms might not be of our descent.
I'll just say this too. This man made it to Wikipedia. Now, some of y'all may think, this is Wikipedia. Well, okay, Google your name and see if your name come up on Wikipedia, and shows your career, your life, your achievements, your goals, and your death. Well, hopefully you ain't dead when you get through the search. Hopefully you can look at it while you're still alive. That's the goal, to be in there while you're alive, right? But the fact that he's in there speaks volume. He's in Wikipedia. I just searched my name, Dwayne Harrington. You think on Wikipedia? I'm not there.
That's it.
Let's call what it is.
So, like I say, we're gonna keep it real short. I just wanted to say out there one time, anybody who looks at this, R.I.P. Godfather. It's been a year, and no joke, you are missed as much by me and the people who I know who know you. Bro, we miss you as much today as we did the moment we found out you was gone. It's still a void that just cannot be filled.
Nah, for real. I was in denial for the longest. I'm like, I'm not, until it's on TMZ or on the news, I'm believing nobody, because people talk about people dying all the time, and of course, a lot of women didn't like the guy, and some simp dudes didn't like him neither. But people will say stuff all the time, right? He's this, he's that. So I was like, nah, I heard about it, but everybody be rumors something. You sure? I'm like, nah, whatever. Don't call me on that bull crap. Because people always want to call you on negative stuff, right? Because they know I'm a fan, right? So I was getting called from people that I normally don't talk to. Anyone call? I'm like, why are you calling me? But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that, yes, he will be forever missed. He is the great grandfather that a lot of us didn't have. Yep. I didn't have a grandfather. I had my dad, but he passed away when I was young. But the point I'm trying to make is he was that grandfather, and that knowledge that I'm going to make sure, if hopefully, God willing, I'm going to put my son onto his channel so my son can listen to his videos. And yes, my son, because my son will be able to see his early videos, how he was talking to young men. So I'm going to teach him everything that I need to teach him as a father. But there's things that Kevin said will be able to teach him that I can't teach him, if that makes sense. There's things that I watched Kevin Samuel that my dad didn't teach me. So this is not that I'm not capable father, but there's plenty of men in my life after my dad died who didn't tell me none of these things. My uncles, my mom's boyfriends or husbands, none of them told me none of this stuff that he's talking about.
He provided wisdom that was lacking.
Bing bong.
And
message.
There's been men in my life. There's been a few, examples I could follow, but Kev is the first man. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's the first man I heard online discipline a woman to her face. An older, elder black woman,
and respectfully,
and he did it respectfully, and he got respect from her after doing that.
Well,
it wasn't disrespectful. It wasn't bad, but he put her in the place that she had gotten out of. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. You can hear that all day, every day nowadays. Women have been kicked off their pedestal, but now I see that. We gonna say the dude that kicked him off the pedestal, yo, he listen to Money World most nights.
Money World.
We gonna go ahead on this ain't supposed to be that, but anyway, R.I.P. Kev, for real. Seth the Dark Child will always be a disciple. One day I'll be able to lose enough weight to put on that 3-piece suit and sit back and give a show the way you need it.
I'm down with that. I put my 3-piece suit out. We could really do our own little thing. Dang. But I got suits, ladies and gentlemen.
So R.I.P. Kev, I just want to give it out. Seth the Dark Child signing off on that.
All right, we out.
Peace.
Aceptación, tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah, no me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, me olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money world, yeah. El mundo será dinero. Money world. Se arregla con dinero. Money world. Corazón, de corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz. De corazón, la plata no te hace ser feliz.
Money World. Hey.
El mundo será dinero. Money world. Money world. Se arregla con dinero.